What's up, y'all? Choose here. It's been a long time, right? Okay, I have for you all, first of all, if you're new to the channel or have been watching the reshares or reposting of the older videos and became a viewer or a subscriber from seeing those, thank you and welcome. What I have for you all today is the tried and true and trusted Windy City Gyros. I have a gyro sandwich here. It has cheese, tomatoes, mayo, and onions, hopefully. I hope I said onions. I think I see it. Italian beef with sweet and hot peppers. Cheese is somewhere here, and it's dipped well. Got some fries with, I put some salt and pepper on them, extra salt. A side of barbecue sauce, some Dorito, and to drink, I have Arizona watermelon, and I'm mixing it up with some squirt. It's a really good combination. I only have 4 sad little ice cubes. So whatever sounds you get, I hope you enjoy. Let's start with the gyro. How have you guys been doing? I've been doing okay. Just been working a lot and just really zonked when I get off work, and I sound like a broken record, I know. Today I thought I would take advantage of the sunlight and give you all a new video. It hasn't been a long time, but it's been a long time. Um, mm. So let me officially take a moment to wish a huge congratulations to Suave Boom and Dolce Foodie, Berto and Ebby, who are expecting a baby. This happened while I wasn't, doing anything. I congratulated them in an Instagram post, but not on the channel. So I'm doing it officially on the channel. I just can't believe, I just never would have thought, like at the time when I was, had discovered not discovered, but you know what I mean, discovered watching their channels. I just never would have thought. And here we are, Oh, there they go. I always wanted me an ASMR mukbang lover. So here's what I wonder. Berto and Abby, if y'all happen to be watching, I don't know if you've ever talked about this or if anyone has ever asked, but I'm going to ask it now. This is new and exclusive right here. So, sometimes when I think about, well, and I don't want to get y'all thinking like I think about y'all all the time, because truth of the matter, that baby is supposed to be mine. The truth of the matter. You know, Suave Bone had the hots for me. And, you know, he tried to kind of downplay it because, you know, that machismo thing, that, you know, that don't go down well in the communities. And he didn't know how to handle all this downtown brown. So, anyway, the white girl came and took him from me. Okay. Let me finish. I'm quit acting stupid. So when y'all were talking, no, well, maybe when y'all were talking, like when it was really, when y'all were keeping in contact with each other back and forth, when it was starting to be a thing. And even now, like, this is gonna sound really corny, but do y'all ever like do like ASMR type whispered things? Or did y'all ever do that when you all were trying to be a couple, when y'all were courting or dating? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, did she ever personally whisper, like, if you laying down on her bosom and she gets into an ASMR like whisper thing? Y'all ever do stuff like that for each other? That's some shit I want to know. Because I would do that. I would have did it for you, but no, I'm just kidding. I can't even say it with a straight face. Okay. Anyway, congratulations to them. Then, and their news made me think and wonder about how Miss Leah is doing. Whose channel name I can't even remember now. That's so crazy. Mrs. Janita. It made me wonder how she's doing. I hate that I had that brain fart. So shout out to them. Shout out to ASMR Raw, who've been making videos a little bit, you know, every now and then. I see you. Oh, Lord. And Juicy Tangles came back. And I still haven't gotten that full story. She had been teasing. She came back when the solar eclipse happened because she was going to be watching it. But she only gave like bits and pieces of the story, but I don't have the full story of what happened to her. Juicy Tingles, alert me to the video where you talk about this experience, this 9-month ordeal, because I'm still kind of in the dark. I know you probably ain't watching my channel, but you know, if you happen to come across it, I was so glad to see her. People be gone for a long time. You don't know what be happening to them. Okay. Now, today, so I'm sitting up. I know I chewed that chip kind of funny. I was sitting up looking real cute. I can wear what I'm wearing now. Got my hat. My hat said "Be You." Mm-hmm. I'm getting nothing on there. I don't want dirty off our hat now. Come on. Okay. Now, looking cute. Getting ready. It's a nice day. The sun is out. A little windy, but it's still okay. I work with it. Getting ready to go get me some shoes. These are shoes I bought. DSW. Oh, damn. Big ass feet. Y'all like them? I always wanted a pair of shoes like this. I don't know how this is going to work at my job, but I'm going to debut them tomorrow. I'm going to put the shoe tree in them tonight. Stretch them out a little bit. They're already a 13 wide, but I'm going to stretch them out a little bit more. Anyway, I was going to the shoe store, DSW. I'm sitting against the wall, like I'm leaning against the wall, outside waiting on the bus. And there's another guy who's waiting on the bus, kind of cute, wearing shades, blah, blah, blah. And I felt something on my upper right shoulder, and you know what it was when I say I felt something. That's right. First time ever in my entire life. Bird shit, baby. Right on the back of my shoulder. Thankfully, I had some, I usually carry paper towels because I have to blow my nose or something like that. You never know when you might need it. So I took what I could and wiped it off, but there was still some stuff hanging on my back. Took the bus to, where did I get off at? Halsted and Clark. Went to, no, sorry, back that up. Broadway and Waveland, and went to the 7-Eleven, asked the guy if he could see stuff on my shirt still. He confirmed yes. So I got it. Short of taking my shirt off in the 7-Eleven, I got that bitch. I said, how it look now? He go, okay, it's off now. I told a guy that I know, and he was like, that means you're going to be getting some money or good luck or something like that. I don't really, if I do get some money or some good luck, my black ass will take it. But look, I didn't like being shat on, okay? But I got someplace to wash my hands, and I didn't get any on my hands, but I was feeling good. And I didn't stomp my feet, I didn't shout, I didn't curse, I didn't turn back around and go home. I said, you know what? My ass is still cute. Despite what the bird thought. We're going to mix this squirt into this Arizona watermelon. If y'all ain't hip to the Arizona, the watermelon Arizona, I think y'all should make it happen. I was going to do a home run in today because one of my long time buds and subscribers, Vic, he finally had home run in pizza for the first time. I said, they must not carry them. They must not have carried him wherever he lived. Because that shit is crazy to me. Oh, I love home run in. I was going to have one today, but I'll have to have it another day this week, maybe. What else has been going on? So there was a guy at my job. We don't work in the same department. We don't even work in the same pavilion. And I had a moment where I was really presumptuous. He was really friendly. Well, let me back that up. We didn't have much contact. We didn't have much conversation, but the few times I had seen him, and this is going to be within probably a 2 or 3 month period. All I could see really were his eyes because we were wearing masks. And he was friendly, but we didn't have any deep conversation. But in my mind, I was presumptuous and felt like he couldn't be that friendly and not be gay. So after weeks of trying to work in that area, in that other part of the hospital, after weeks of wondering if I would ever see him again because I just wasn't having any luck because I couldn't remember where I'd seen him because they would, I'm what you call a floater. I work on people's routes, putting supplies away in the supply rooms. And they would have me from route to route to route, like ping ponging me wherever wherever the need was. But I couldn't remember what route I was on where I would see him until one day I saw him on his other pavilion, and I was like, hey, and he noticed me. And I said, wow, you are hard to find. I said, I've been looking for you, wondering if you probably left. And he was like, oh no, I'm still here. I just don't work here that much. I usually just work on the weekend. And at that time, he said to me, because I had to get to work and I know he was busy, and he was like, I hope I see you again soon. You say some shit like that to me, that makes me think, oh, okay. I said, same. And we parted ways. It was another 2 or 3 weeks after that before I saw him again. Y'all know how much I love an Italian beef, right? Y'all know that. I'm glad my breakfast was really light because I can take it now. Anyway, this time I did something that I kind of wish I could take back because, again, it was really presumptuous of me. But for weeks, I had my name and phone number written down in the hopes that I would find him. But when I saw him, he, again, noticed me first. I said, look, I want to give you something. And he goes, I put it in his hand. It was folded. He was like, what's that? And as soon as he said, what's that? Something in me just sank. I kind of knew. I knew. I just said, use it when you can. No pressure. So I went back in to work. He must have seen what it was. I was trying to be discreet. I didn't want the nurses kind of hearing stuff. And he came back into the room that I was in. Let me just, so this is a Filipino guy. Shorter than me. I would not think he would be at all interested in me on a physical level. But he was so friendly, and the things that he said made me think You know, at least he want to get to know me. But he basically let me down easy. He said he didn't want to do a shitty thing and just not call, throw it away, not respond at all without explaining. I said, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate that. That's class act. Um, I told him I shouldn't have been so presumptuous, but blah, blah, blah. And everything was fine. And I should have told him, you know, look, if you still want to use it, feel free. Doesn't mean we have to stop talking, but, you know, whatever. If he doesn't, I want him to be comfortable. But that same day, later, maybe about, not that much later, I'm going to say within another 10 or 15 minutes, another guy came in. It's a black dude. And we started talking. I initiated a conversation with a hello. And I asked him about he had some little locks in his head. And we started talking about that. I'm not thinking, I don't know if he's gay or straight. I don't care. We just started talking. But we did exchange numbers. Because he said something that I had come, unbeknownst to him, I had come to find out unbeknownst to him, the black guy, something that I had come to find to be true, which was in the hospital, you meet people and you really never know, unless you work closely with them in the same department, you don't know when you're going to see them again. And I kind of asked him if he was, you know, interested in exchanging numbers or whatever, hanging out or something. And he didn't mind. But those kinds of experiences, they're not new to me. I've had it happen before. But it makes me feel like my gaydar is off. And I think, you know, I could have felt really crushed about the first guy. But you know, I was so glad that I finally saw him, that for whatever bizarre reason, the letdown was not as big of a deal. Plus, the way he did it, I kind of expected it anyway, you know? It was the way he said, "What's this?" when I gave him my folded number. Anyway, I was on such a high that it was just easier to talk to someone else. And you can't have any pressure. There can't be any pressure happening, because I think if you put too much pressure on a situation, you ruin things. Too high of an expectation, Oh, that's good together. I'm tapping out, y'all. Mm. Let's see what else. What else do I have for y'all? I don't think I have much. I hate that because I'm gonna wind up thinking about something I should have mentioned. Yesterday, I got off work. I couldn't wait to get home because my mom and I think I told y'all before, like on Saturdays, if I'm home, Saturday night, like she'll watch Columbo and I'll watch it here. But last night, there were two Barbara Stanwyck movies. Now, I know some of y'all, I know I have some older viewers that probably watch me, but most of y'all probably under 30 don't even know who that is. And that's cool, you know, you ain't gotta know. It's not, you're not an evil person if you don't know who she is. You just kind of suck. But anyway, she had two movies coming on that I had never seen. One was called Jeopardy, the other was called Cry Wolf. Like I told you earlier, my job, you know, like, especially after I eat, I get here, have a meal, and that itis starts setting in. But I said, you know what? I expressly wanted to make sure I got home to catch these two movies. I didn't know what they were about. I fell asleep. I took a nap for the first 30, 45 minutes of the first movie. Woke up, like I said, 45 minutes later, and tried to get into it. It was a little bit interesting. But ultimately, I wound up just being online or something. I didn't even watch the movie. The second movie came out, I said, I think I might like this one better. I didn't like it either. If it had been Betty Davis or Joan Crawford, I would have watched. I would have definitely watched. But I need a Barbara Stanwyck movie that has some subject matter that I like. I should have just watched cartoons all night. Mm. I'm gonna have to drink water the rest of the night because these peppers, giant peppers, are hot. Okay, I have given y'all a 30-minute video. I hope that was worth waiting for. And finished the meal. And I want to thank y'all for watching. I'm going to watch me some Judge Judy. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you're continuing to watch the content, I know it's harder as the weather gets warmer. I know. But I appreciate you watching whenever you can. Because as I've always said, your decision to turn on my channel, I haven't coerced you. I ain't put a gun to your head. So whatever views I can get, whenever y'all are able to give them to me, I am always appreciative. So thank you guys. Have a great rest of the day, rest of the evening, and rest of the week. I will see y'all soon. Hopefully with a home run in pizza. We shall see this week. Take care, y'all. Bye.